All right, everybody, we're going to start it off with a very messed up story. This is an Oklahoma woman who mutilated a corpse gets sentenced to 16 years in prison. Now you're thinking, mutilated a corpse? What? What? Like that's ridiculous. And even prior cases that I've heard about of somebody like finding a dead body and whatever and mutilating the dead body, it's like they usually get probation or very little jail time at all. But this story is completely different. This is like the most messed up thing probably one of the most messed up things I've ever heard in my entire life. A woman who mutilated a corpse at a funeral home was sentenced to 16 years behind bars Thursday. You heard that right. Mutilated a corpse at a funeral home. Now, why would somebody do this? Well, here it is. 28-year-old Shaynna Sims was found guilty in April of mutilating her boyfriend's lover's body. This story doesn't say like how the lover died or what, it was a car accident or a heart attack or whatever it was. Nobody knows. Well, I mean, if you looked it up, I'm sure you could figure it out, but I'm not going to do that. Back in 2005, Sims had pretended to be a funeral home employee so she would get access to the body of her boyfriend's lover, which was on display for viewing at the time. Okay, so you already know this is going to be bad. And on top of it, I mean, this woman is already dead, and she's going to go do something messed up. Like, ugh. Officials say Sims, quote, slashed the woman's face with a pocket knife, cut off a toe, and at least one of the woman's breasts, also cutting the woman's hair, along with smudging her makeup. Mind you, it already said, this body was out for viewing. Like, look at this. It says right here. Which was on display for viewing at the time. So there had to have been people there watching. I mean, she must have literally all of a sudden just turned around, looked at the body, pulled out a knife, and just started going crazy, and people were just too afraid to stop her or something. Because, I mean, look at this. It goes from her hair, look at this, her hair, all the way to cutting off a toe and everything in between. So she literally went from the top of the body all the way to the bottom of the body, or vice versa. It's completely insane. Anyway, so according to Fox 23, she also stole the woman's belongings. So this woman probably was wearing a necklace or whatever else, and she did this and then stole from her. This is how angry this girl is. This is so crazy. So during her trial, prosecutors said Sims was an angry woman who wanted to get revenge. All right, yeah, that's obvious. So here's the charges she was guilty of. She was found guilty on 5 charges: stolen property because she stole she must have stole straight out of a casket or something. First-degree burglary, probably for the same offense. Unauthorized dissection, and I think that's because it's a corpse, so they're saying they're just calling it unauthorized dissection. Disturbing or interrupting a funeral. Okay, so this proves it then. So she literally went to the front of the thing, acted like she was part of the funeral, pulled a knife out, and just started going crazy on this woman's body in front of probably this woman's entire family. Like, oh my god, that is so insane. And then, of course, unlawful removal of a body part from the deceased because, as it's set up here, she cut one of the woman's breasts off and a toe. So, yeah. She'll be serving 16 years behind bars. Which she should, because, how messed up is this? Is this not the most messed up thing you've heard in a while, at least? Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below.